Houston, we have a
Oh,
problem.
Doug.
Houston, we have a problem.
Oh, Doug.
Houston, we have a problem.
Oh, Doug.
Houston, we have a problem.
Oh, Doug.
Houston, we have a
Oh, Doug.
problem. Houston, we have a problem.
Oh, Doug.
Houston, we have a problem.
Good morning. It is 8:59. Almost straight up. Not straight up because
Hello, everybody, and welcome into tonight's show, which I am 4 minutes late. To Ken Style Live with the Zoom homies, the Zoom homies with Ken Style Live. I am still your host, and I'm still alive. We have William, Greg, Rich, Jeff, Sin, Sam, and Chris joining us over already on Zoom. Good evening, gentlemen.
Hello.
Where?
Good morning.
Hello.
Who? I apologize for being late. We were having dinner, and it looks like I still got barbecue on the old mustache, but it was pretty good. It was from Costco. We bought a big old thing of ribs from them the other day, and we got 3 meals out of it, so pretty good buy, we thought. Looky here, we have royalty joining us tonight. Oh my goodness. Looky who joined us tonight. Did someone mention waiting room? Did I hear that earlier?
Yeah, you heard it.
I'm going to look at chat real quick. Hello, Alex. Did you roll out of the picture and intentionally try to say hello, or what's the deal there?
He rolled away.
I see that. We'll get back to him in a minute. I am going to go look at chat. And good evening. Tony Wallow was first. Great guy was second. He says, watch out. He's going to be first one of these days. PH Ringer sang him a song, said, you better not pout, you better not cry. Ken Stout Live is coming to town. Yeah, it doesn't have the same ring to it, does it? Sin Vicious was fourth. One Fish. Sam 26 was fifth. William Dawson said, better late than never. Yeah, I tried to join you in your game, and I couldn't figure out how to get there. I finally gave up on it. Jeff says, late as usual. Long Dog says, tonight I'm making my mom's hand-me-down recipe for tacos. Very simple, but it's got to have the right ingredients. Well, that's true of anything. Basically, there's one main ingredient that must not be changed. The ground beef or the ground dog, one or the other. Made it with Splenda, I hope not. That Long Dog, oh, tacos with Splenda. That even sounds horrible. Ida Rivera joins us in chat. Good to see Ida. Haven't seen her in a couple of days. It's always good to see her. I saw cookies before you changed the recipe. I don't see the recipe anywhere, but I'm sure it might be there somewhere. And they're chit chat back and forth. Yeah, taco beef all the time. Use a packet of McCormick taco powder. Yeah, that's a good idea. You almost were not going to have a show on December 26th. I am surprising Mrs. K with a huge surprise. I'm going to take her to see the Trans-Siberian Orchestra here in Indianapolis. And I could
Oh
only...
man, I thought you were going to say it was. I thought you were going to say you were going to take her to see it in Arkansas.
No, I don't think they play in Arkansas. In fact,
Yes,
the
they do.
small print said they never play in Arkansas.
I've heard him announce it before on one of our local radio stations here. So
It was, yeah, but it wasn't in Arkansas. It was going to be either in Oklahoma or Louisiana or Texas. But it says right there on their website, we do not play in Arkansas. I don't know why. But anyway, they had two shows, one at 3 and one at 7:30, and it was looking like for the longest time we were going to have to attend the 7:30 show. However, persistence paid off. I got us 2 excellent seats on the floor in front of the stage for the 3 o'clock showing. So she will be tickled pink for that because we've wanted to see them for quite some time now. If you don't know who they are, I will put a link into chat, both Zoom and YouTube.
did you look into when you bought those tickets? Did you look to see if they were going to be live streaming? So if you decided that you couldn't go for whatever reason, that you could at least watch it live broadcasted.
No, I didn't even think to look into that because just shy of we get a blizzard and we have 1.5 feet of snow on the ground, we're gonna go see this show. The 3 o'clock show. Do what, Chris?
Just do one thing when you get there. Check their
Check the internet speed.
Check the internet speed.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious as if they're gonna, put a kibosh on the cameras with the phones or not. I'm looking forward to it. My brother said the venue is an excellent venue for concerts, so I personally cannot wait.
A lot of places either they do one or two things. Either they put a total kibosh on the using cameras, period, or they say no flash photography and it's dark, so you really can't take a picture anyway because you never see it.
Right. Yep. I'll find out Tuesday. I mean, I had no qualms about not being here Tuesday night. If I couldn't have gotten 3 o'clock, I would tell you guys there will be no show Tuesday night because of, and then we would have went, and then I would have done one when we got back. It would have just been later. Looking forward to it. She doesn't know, so if she joins on Zoom or whatever, mum's the word, so to speak. I've been listening.
They must have more than one traveling group.
They do.
Because I see they're in 3 different locations, 2 locations on the 26th.
Grand Rapids, Michigan, I believe, and Indianapolis on the 26th. Yeah, I saw that too.
Still haven't found Arkansas on the list.
I couldn't find it. I looked. I couldn't find it. I was going to kill 2 birds with one stone. I was going to get my yearly trip to Sheridan out of the way for next year and go see this concert. But oh well, can't have everything in life, can you? So golfing went great today. I won. I kept my opening hole par streak going, which is really bad when you're worried about keeping a par streak going. I got 3 pars out of 13 holes, 3 5s, and the rest were 4s. So not too bad. It was 51 degrees when we started, or 50 somewhere in that neck of the woods, and it was 48 when we finished. I basically was playing with the weather, trying to find out the different, using different clubs for different distances due to the coldness. Didn't help. I was still short on everything. And I used the light up balls a couple times, especially when it got a little darker in the night, which is really cool, but they do not travel near as far. But it looks so cool. You hit the ball and off goes a light off into the downrange. So, Chris, what were you talking about picture in picture? I'm totally confused on that. I did watch Doug's show again tonight.
He did something where I don't know exactly what he called it picture, or somebody called it picture in picture. But they were on the sides of the screen. They was like his arm that was there like twice or something.
Oh, that was in the beginning. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
No,
now.
it wasn't in the beginning. It was probably around the middle of it.
Right. He was trying to show something, and he had the background, and then he brought a camera up, and then he was in front of that. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got that downloaded and ready to go in DaVinci, and we'll see what we can do with that. Hate being on the short end of everything, especially money. Yeah, who doesn't hate being on the short end of money? It's my Christmas gift to her. I'm sure she's going to enjoy it. Um, we both have liked Trans-Siberian Orchestra for quite some time, and just the opportunity has never been available to go see them. So we're going. Greg, we can still hear Law and Order or whatever it is playing.
Yeah, I'll turn it down.
I appreciate that. My mustache is for tasting things later. Boy, ain't that the truth. Man, this is coming off December 31st. Just trying to figure out at what point in time and how we're going to do it. I mean, I know how we're going to do it. We're going to take the razor off it goes. It's not going to be that difficult to do. I flirted with the idea of maybe putting some green and yellow and pink and blue streaks in it, but we'll see. We will see. Alex's research. Alex, are you seriously looking up Trans-Siberian Orchestra to see if they're playing in Arkansas?
Probably is.
Look at him. He's like,
No, I'm
darn it, I
not.
got caught again.
Hey Siri, does the Trans-Siberian Orchestra play in Sheridan, Arkansas?
Well, I guarantee you they don't play in Sheridan. They might play in Little Rock.
Analysis on the web for does the Trans-Siberian Orchestra play in Sheridan, Arkansas? Check it out.
Brought up the web postings, right?
Oh, the dumb lady closed it.
Yeah. Ski Man says, watch out for the pink. Remember the hair? Oh, yes, I remember the hair. Although this is pretty non-brown or black. It ought to cover it up pretty good, but it's just a crazy thought we've been tossing around, as well as Mrs. K wants to do a happy feet dance with our new house shoes, to the point where we actually tried to practice it today. And I went to the, oh, geez, look at the time. I got to go play golf this afternoon card. And out the door, I went to play golf. So I can neither confirm nor deny that that may or may not be coming out. We'll see. If she has her way, it will be coming out. If I have my way, I'm not so sure. So Ida Rivera's favorite is Baskin Robbins Pistachio. My favorite ice cream is, has, always will be Butter Pecan, but I haven't had any now in nearly 3-4 years. Might treat myself one of these days to just a little bit of it. Because I can eat anything in moderation. I just can't have gallons and gallons of ice cream. Speaking of that, Greg, congratulations. You had some great numbers today.
Tim Vicious has a blue beard.
Yeah. I think it has something to do with the lighting in the background. I will be right back.
And his shirt.
Yeah, I was having fun this afternoon doing the Josh thing. The his white background made my hair look white. And I haven't figured out how to duplicate that here locally yet. We did get his OBS set up. We did get his text-to-speech working again. And then promptly he probably took a nap because I haven't seen anything from him today. He is set up for Fortnite and he is set up for Destiny 2 to stream on both.
Got a question for you about Josh's setup.
Oh,
No, when it's going the other way, like if he needs to type something, does he use speech to text for that?
no.
Okay. Good.
It's an app that takes whatever's typed in chat and converts it to...
No, I know what is going that way. I just wondered, like, if he needs to type in a command, does he just type it in?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, or if he needs to say hi to somebody or anything like that. Yeah, I don't know if they have anything that would work backwards or not.
Well, I mean, it's got to be something like Lawn Dog uses.
Possibly.
Chat.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
I don't know if
he
Josh
uses
did anything like that.
Dragon, I believe, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So it's possible. I don't know how difficult it would be for Joshy to do that or not, though. His
Well, he does a
OBS,
lot of training.
yeah. His OBS, I literally, once I connected and I ended the stream, I had to take about 10 minutes just to sit there and go, what is this? I had never seen such a, I don't know, mess, if you will,
hmm
in my life. And it was real simple to fix too. That was because I'm like, okay, I don't know how I'm going to do this. And then I thought, well, the first thing I want to do is I want to find one of the docks that's missing. So I found where you find the docks. And then there's this one little command that says reset the docks to factory default. Click, boom, everything showed up like it was supposed to. I didn't know that until today. You're muted, Jeff. Jeff's still muted. Jeff's still talking.
He obviously had been fiddling with stuff.
I'm sure he had been.
Well, I mean, he's just trying to figure it out, I'm sure.
Possibly. He did have one scene that had probably 6 or 7 different sources that were conflicting. So, and I left him. I told him, I said, you know, unlike some people we know that will set a computer up the way he likes it, I told Josh, I said, you tell me how you want this, and that's how I'll do it. I set him up Fortnite, one scene, one source, done. I set Destiny 2 up, one scene, one source, done. I left the other one alone. And, you know, I told him if and when he gets ready to clean that up, let me know and I'll help him clean that up. Because some of the stuff on there he doesn't even do anymore. So, B.H. Ringer says, Ida Rivera, when maple syrup goes on sale in January, he makes homemade ice cream using my grandmother's recipe. Man, that sounds good too. That sounds real good. And good evening, BH. Good to see you. Good thing I just ate dinner, because otherwise all this talk of food would be making me hungry.
Homemade plain vanilla, nothing in it.
Homemade what? Vanilla?
Plain vanilla.
Oh, plain
nothing
old
in it.
vanilla? Yeah, homemade ice cream's good in any flavor.
I like the vanilla bean where they have a little extra flavor in it.
Kick to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been a
With
big
the little
butter
black
pecan.
specks of the bean in it.
Yeah.
Although vanilla beans, the honest to God things, have gotten very expensive in the last few years.
Everything's expensive.
A lot of, well, even before all this started, a lot of the vanilla flavoring you find these days is artificial. If you buy the real stuff, you better you better go with a full wallet to the grocery store.
Yeah, we are headed to Walmart tomorrow. I knew we were going to have to go back. Couldn't get lucky and not go 2 days in a row. We looked up something on Amazon and it was like, I don't know, 3 or 4 times more than if we were to buy it at Walmart. So I offered to run to go get it tonight. And she said, no, we'll just go tomorrow. So going to Walmart tomorrow. Now I'm looking for something that some of you may or may not recognize. And I know where it's supposed to be. Doesn't necessarily mean that's where it's going to be. You guys know me and my organizational skills.
Chic.
Yeah, exactly.
They're perfect.
Yeah, they are. Perfect for
It's
me.
all over the place.
Well, the bad thing is I know what the picture I'm looking for looks like. I can't even find the picture. That's the bad thing. And I just did this today. So that's absolutely horrible.
It's got to be somewhere.
Oh, you haven't got it.
That sounds like Darren. Oh, I guess the host forgot to put the bell on, didn't he? Let me go do
Yeah,
that
probably.
real quick. Hey, I forgot.
Yeah,
I
well,
was running so far behind. And let's see, is the waiting room enabled? No, it's not. So the bell will work now. I'm gonna go find this picture.
go in your quick. Oh, do you still have your quick?
No, that's never been back. It'd be nice
That
to
works
have
on
that.
mine. That
I
works
know,
on
but
mine.
mine don't work. I'll find it. I'll find it. It'll just take me a minute. Just give me a second here. You know what? It's possible, not probable, but it's possible I may have already brought that particular picture in to Zoom backgrounds. It would be nice if the Zoom backgrounds were on a folder of themselves on your computer to where you could just go to that folder and grab what you're looking for.
Make it that way. Make a
I don't
folder.
know if I don't know that you can do that though, Chris.
I've done that. I made a folder called Zoom backgrounds.
Okay, I follow what you're saying, but then you still have to add it into the Zoom background, right? It's not, the backgrounds aren't stored there.
Yeah, you have to add it.
Okay, that's what I would like, is for them to be stored there, but that's not a bad idea. Okay, so it wasn't there. And it appears to not be here. Well, this is just crazy. Par for me, but just crazy.
Can you not look up the file on the date? You know, search your files on dates. Put the date in and see if it works.
Well, I can find it. I can go to DaVinci and look at the current project, and it'll tell me where it's at. But I don't really necessarily want to go that route. Unless I inadvertently, well, it is a picture of Josh Kinder, so there's a real good possibility that it being a picture of Josh Kinder, it possibly could have done something to I found it. That's why I couldn't find it. Because he's upside down. So if I get out of the way, and then I have to resize it. But last night on Zoom, Josh fell asleep and someone took a picture and sent it to me.
It wasn't me.
No, I know who it was.
Yeah, well,
I know who did it.
we got other
Excuse
people
me.
asleep, you know.
I know who did it too.
Asleep as well.
Excuse me. Oh, Sin's now at Niagara Falls. Or at least that's what it looks like.
That's what it is.
Canadian side or American side?
I think probably American.
And then they're talking about Ben and Jerry's ice cream. Yeah, used to be good. Although Ben and Jerry's,
what we passed today, and we were just talking about it last night.
what you passed today?
Yeah, we went out of town today. Guess what was on the truck we passed?
Can we get a little bit more of a hint, please?
Ken's salad dressing.
Really?
It was actually Ken's Steakhouse salad dressing. It said that on
Okay.
the truck.
All right. That is ironic.
You should have copyrighted that name.
Yeah, I think that was done well before I would have even thought about doing that. Tony Wallow is getting us out early. We started late, Tony, so we still probably got about a good 5 to 7 to 10 minutes or so. And believe me, I was eating as fast as I could eat, and then I had to go take my meds, and I'm like, I'm not going to make it. And sure enough, I didn't make it. These things happen from time to time. Haagen-Dazs, there you go. Very expensive. Yeah, it's very good, but very expensive. Ben and Jerry's is one of the few I can find that have decent sugar-free choices. We do buy sugar-free ice cream from time to time. Now tomorrow might be late too. We have guests coming over for dinner. I think 6 o'clock is the kickoff time. I know you're thinking we ought to be able to eat in 3 hours, but we'll see. I mean, I could be rude and say, gotta go. Come in here and do the show, but I'm not going to do that. After the stream ends, I'll tell you guys about 2 particular golf shots today that I had. That, man, I really am looking forward to next spring. I'm going to try to get over to a virtual place at least once or twice a month, just so that I keep in golf shape. Not that I'm in golf shape, but it's hard to keep the mechanics down. That way I don't have to catch up next year again. But it's like riding a bike. Once you've learned how to do it, you don't forget. It does come back to you, as is evident from my recent play. Well, what else is going on over this way? That's about it. Darren sent me some of the downloads from Doug. Thank you, Darren. Any luck on finding that other movie I asked you about?
I done it. Send it to you.
The movie?
Yeah, but did you not read
the Heaven one?
4 hours ago.
Okay, I'll look. I have not checked email since I've been home.
It's uploaded to
DKR.
All right,
I'll check it. I was able to transfer the Polar Express via AnyDesk today, and it didn't take all that long. I was really impressed. So I'll just transfer everything that way for him. That way he can't mess it up. It is what it is. I started at 9:04, so we still have 5 minutes to go. Look, we succeeded in putting Greg to sleep.
I'm not asleep.
you were sleeping last night.
I would vote that you were probably sleeping last night too. You look really tired. Going to Walmart can wear you out. Maybe I should just give her the money and drop her off at the front door and pick her up.
Especially when we take my grandma and we go to her Walmart instead of our Walmart. The Pine Bluff Walmart is horrendous, especially when you go at like 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the afternoon by the time we get over there.
Is that due to the amount of people that are there, or is it what's it
yes,
due to?
Yes. Last time I went over there. I was over there just a few days ago in that store yet again, and I said to myself, I would love to be in this store at like 2 o'clock in the morning when there's nobody here.
Why? So you could ride? So you could go full speed with your wheelchair?
Way too many people. And I got my mom and my grandma, but especially my mom, constantly in my ear telling me, "Move out of the way, get out of the way of this person." And it's like the whole time I'm in there, I'm thinking. I know usually the cars give right away to the people, but in this instance, when there's a whole lot of people and I'm the only car, I think it should be the other way around. Considering I could bulldoze everybody in there. Really,
you take your car inside a Walmart? How do you do that?
No, I meant I'm the only.
You're in a wheelchair.
I'm the only one that can go 6 miles an hour down an aisle.
I can go 6 miles an hour down an aisle. Probably do it for about 3 feet and then drop dead.
You can drive a car inside a Walmart. Just drive it through the front door.
You're not going to go very far, and you're probably going to jail. But you are correct.
Between all the people and my mom constantly telling me to, get out of the way and everything else, they're just.
Do you have a horn on that wheelchair?
I do.
Oh my!
Is it loud?
Yes, it is. If I turn it up all the way, it's pretty loud.
Demonstrate.
Okay, give me a second, because I gotta go into the settings and turn it up.
Oh, good Lord. Well, it's a good thing you don't need to use the horn or anything. You're going to have a situation. Oh, hold on. Don't have this disaster yet. I got to go into my settings.
I gotta turn
Let me take
off.
my headphones
It
off.
probably won't pick it up.
Let me
on
check
Zoom,
the
so I
internet
gotta-
speed.
Have you got a speed test app on your wheelchair?
He probably does.
I do not.
Does it have Wi-Fi?
Oh, good
I bet
question.
it does.
What? Do?
I'm trying to figure out if you're going into your app settings on your wheelchair, why are you looking at the screen?
I'm turning on the original sound setting in Zoom so that you can hear it, because Zoom may block it out.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, it didn't.
That's all the louder it goes. That's it.
That's it.
Oh, and one more time. No, we got to get you a manly horn sound. That don't cut it.
That
It sounds like a
Can you
garbage
add
truck.
horn sounds to it?
No.
That sounds like a horn on a
Hang
pallet
on.
jack.
It sounds like something. Need a train horn. Yeah. BH Ringer sums it up. He says, huh? That's not a horn. That's not even a beep or a buzzard. Man, I was expecting a horn.
That red,
Believe it or
that
not,
red
I
Chevy in
think
my
I've made
picture,
progress.
it had a horn. It sounded kind of like that. It was supposed to be a rebel horn, I thought, but I don't know. For some reason, it just had a funny horn like that. It sounded like that.
Yeah, the
We
horn
need to get
on
him
our
a
Honda's
Uga
funny.
horn.
We got the scroll going by. Let me give a quick shout out to everybody over on YouTube. I'll try to do this from memory. Ski Man, BH Ringer, Long Dong, Ida Rivera, Tony Wallow, BH Ringer. I know I'm leaving someone out. I don't think that Chris or
No.
Greg. Well, Greg did. He was second. I don't think Chris made a comment. I think that's
did.
about it. Yeah, I'm telling you, BH. Believe me. That's what I'm saying. We need to get him a manly sound there for that.
It
If
has
I
a
miss saying
backup-
your name, I'm sorry. I did not look at the chat and scroll back. I just did it from memory. Thank you, everyone, for being not only here right now, but earlier today with the daily debacle, and it was clearly a debacle, but it was fun to do. See you tomorrow on Doug's. Tomorrow's Friday, yeah. Possibly we'll be here. I want to time it to where we're back from Walmart because I don't want to go in the afternoon. So good night. Thank you. If you'd like to join us on Zoom, K-Stout Z00M @gmail.com. See you tomorrow.